Alright, so it seems like we have more raft shenanigans. So be it. Another journey. Oh, this is a long one. Dude, where am I going? Can I zoom out? I don't think it'll let me, but I traveled a massive distance. Map is way bigger than I thought. The laundry storage rack. This peculiarly ornate laundry rack features a surprising number of moving parts. Once or twice per year, a human would clear away the clothing and sit on the contraption, pedaling furiously. Presumably, this reactivated the rack's storage power, as laundry would soon start to reappear. Hold shift to zoom out. Well, I can only get so far. All I know is that I'm in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's knock this over. So, the Autumn Land. Lot of places to go. Over here, I suppose. Let's use this tree. This one, I definitely got wrong again. I'm gonna constantly be screwed by this stump doing that to me. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to cancel out that muscle memory, but I'm always gonna want to push from on top of a stump. This doesn't actually help me with my cause, because all it does is that. So I'm going to reset this island. Let's maybe push this up and down, or at least push this to here, because then what I can do is move this here, which is really cool, because then I can maneuver this guy a lot better, which should probably be exactly what I need. Okay. The Jammy biscuits. I was going to guess a heart cookie. This is incredibly British. Of all the preserved human snacks we have unearthed, monster experts are fondest of Jammy biscuits. Apparently, they love the aesthetic of ruby red jam against golden shortbread and stress that experts have not been nibbling the exhibits. So let's push this around, and I think what I'm going to do instead here is do some of this, and then walk on top, then push this over here, and then push this here. So then what I can do is, yeah, yep. Perfect. Big tree. Another fast travel. I've got to see how far down we've gone. Dude, what the hell? This map is insane. Are you kidding me? We're all the way down here. It almost lags my PC. I guess it's not lagging, but there's even another thing here. I thought maybe it just not filling much of this space, but there's a thing here. There's a roller coaster here. Dude, roller coasters are sick, though. No wonder this game costs double of the other games by these guys. Looks like a lot of effort was put into it. So here's what I'm curious about. I assume that won't let me do anything. It's set up not well, though, so I kind of want to reset. So let's think about the different ways we can knock over the tree. I haven't tried this yet, so we should probably mess around with it. This looks like it probably has the most potential, but honestly... But I'm curious what this does. So that transfers all the energy to over there. But for now, they'll let me do this, which is good enough. And now we have sugar flakes. Baron Bonbon's Sugar Flakes. Baron Bonbons was a short-lived breakfast cereal. Its popularity was attributed to a combination of super dense sugar and 57 different highly unstable and very experimental food colorings. After a particularly bloody intervention by a consumer watchdog, it was given a new recipe and rebranded as Fiber Flakes for Sensible Children. Alright, so now we probably have to create a raft, because there's something to the right and there's nothing in any other direction. Or there's a possibility this is just a dead end, you know? Oh, I see where the raft probably should be, which is directly to the left of this rock. Could be wrong, but I think there's some merit to it. So let's push this over, and then kind of do something like so. And then, honestly, we might just get there. Interesting. I think this is right, though. I think this is what we want. So, hooray. On to more fast travel. I mean, we know the map now. Might as well just look at how far we've come. All right, so quite the journey this log has to make, huh? Knock this over, send it around, knock it over here. I guess we're going up. Bird bath. A deluxe bird bath. Oh boy. England land gardens were rarely large enough to support swimming pools, so humans had to content themselves with providing bathing facilities for birds. The national sport of one-upping one's neighbors meant the humble bird bath soon evolved into a luxurious spa-type facility complete with towels and fluffy robes. Let's go up.
Pog.
Alright, so let's mess around with this. So here's what I'm wondering. Can we knock this? Yeah, we can do that. So we can make a little T of logs and then knock it over here. A leech-powered stain remover. Cleaning was an experimental area of leech tech. This stain removal system let humans hire specialist leeches to suck up spillages. Leeches proved effective but rowdy on red wine and nail varnish, but refused ketchup, too sweet, and instant coffee, undrinkable swill. Where to go? Maybe left? And I'm feeling another left. There's only 2 ways to push this. This is a little suspicious. But what I could do is something like so, to allow myself to be here. And then I guess I can actually push like this, so that's actually really relevant. So I'm glad that wasn't too bad. Knock it over. Look at this thing. The zoetrope. The earliest known perfectly looping GIF format. Very interesting. So, here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking I did this wrong, but here's what I'm thinking. There's 3 in a row here. 3 in a row, and I see 1 plus 2. If my math checks out, 1 plus 2 is 3. So I want to see if I can do something to help me in that regard. Well, hold on. Here's what I'm curious about. If I do this, can I push? I can push like this. Interesting. So then, what I can do is have 1 plus 2 equal 3. There we go. Not bad at all. All right, so another 2 trees. Looks like we want to go down. Or maybe not. Part of me almost wants to maybe set up... I can't set up a raft like that. Yet. I'm not entirely sure if this is actually what I want to do, but it seems like we're wanting to set up a raft. Could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So here's what I'm thinking. We set this up here, now we have a raft. Oh, I like the aesthetics of this area quite a lot. These are some nice looking colors. I like the water too. It's got a bit of a green glow. So what do we got? Postage stickers. I actually just ordered some, funny enough. I needed to mail a letter for the first time, actually in my entire life. I've never personally mailed a letter, so I had to order some from the post office. And you can't just get like 1 or 2 stamps, you gotta get like 100 of them. Or I guess maybe I got 20, something like that. It's probably more stamp than I'm gonna need for my entire life. Anyways, as far as our experts can tell, these were collectible stickers for adult humans. They were most commonly used to add excitement to plain envelopes and to brighten postal workers' day. Yeah, I wish. Interesting little setup. 2 big trees. I kind of want to make another raft. Because what's interesting is how it can like push like this, but I mean, what is this really going to do for me? I kind of want to reset, but I am curious to see how this pans out. Alright, so I'm going to probably start by pushing this up right now, and then this can go I'm gonna back this up. My order is a little bit wrong because what I want to do first is knock this over here. Okay, that's the first step, because then what I want to do is be able to push this up and then come over here and then be able to push this up so that I can push this up to here so I can push it over. Can I push off this? No, but I can walk over it. All right, looks like another raft kind of action going on. So let's do this to here. This to here, this to here, and then this goes in. Maybe it's as easy as it looks. Looks like it. Big raft. Alright, we're back to the autumn-ish area. Red leaves on trees. Alright, so it looks like I maybe want a raft to go up. There's a lot of rafting going on, it seems. Yet another raft. Let's see where this takes us. And fast travel.
Pog.
Nice. So we've looped around. Oh, we were so close to the roller coaster. Well, this just makes me want to go back now. I did not realize it was right there. Well, we gotta visit the roller coaster, right? How could I have missed the stinging nettles? Please do not be tricked by the fuzzy-looking leaves. This plant does not react well to hugs. So the bad news is I can't immediately raft. But if I reset this, maybe I can allow myself to go back. It actually seems like it's going to be a bit more challenging to get to that roller coaster. So something that's noticed is that this tree is a choke point. I think there's some merit to starting on either the right side or the left side of the level. I think that could help out quite a bit. But I'll start with this right now. I mean, it's not losing yet, but it doesn't really let me do much. Oh, that's right. That does happen. Here, I think I want to reset. And I still want to do this with the tree. Like so. Well, so what does this do? Interesting. It lets me push it this way. That's what it does. So let's back it up again to when we're knocking over the tree. So what's nice about this log is at least now I can cross over. So I could use both sides if I do wish. What? Was I not able to? Oh, there was a raft. Can I reset this? I can reset this. And look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Ah, shit. I can't actually show. I can move here. So even though I reset the top, this still stays, which is also kind of interesting. So I wonder if I can use these islands in tandem. I'm definitely overthinking this, but I don't care. I wonder if I can use these islands in tandem to, I don't know, set up something I wasn't able to previously. Because now I can go over here. I'm going to be honest, this probably didn't do too much, but let me look around. I guess I could just go up and then come back to this so I don't spend too long. Looks like we're going to be making a big raft. Probably move it over this way. And then do what? Because there's always going to be a stump here. Even if I can't, if I do knock over the tree. So what even is my goal? So I can set this up, which is kind of cool. And maybe it seems like we're going to have a raft that actually goes to the side. Let's back it up a little bit, not knock over the other tree. We get the idea. We get the idea with this. So I just want to set this up here. And then this over here to set up a raft here. All right, well, I guess we're moving more. It's really hard to go in a planned direction in this game. It seems like I just am going to be going in whatever direction feels the best. Iced cubes. On the topic of ice cubes, has anyone heard them be called ice nuggets? Is that something that other people have seen? Because I saw ice nuggets on a bag once, you know, of ice cubes. And I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of funny, actually. I feel like I want to start a thing where we just start calling them ice nuggets. Because, I mean, they don't always end up at cubes. They just kind of end up as nuggets or different shapes. Documents translated by our experts suggest that humans like to celebrate intense sunshine by adding portions of iced nuggets to their diet. These nuggets must be eaten swiftly, otherwise they start to make dinner very soggy. See exhibit. Right, so I want to be going right. So here's an idea. I set this up here, and then I don't want to create a raft though, do I? What's the point? So I can knock this over like so, which is probably a step in the right direction, because then what I can do is push it this way and then come around. Now, I'm not quite sure if knocking down the tree really helped me with that, but either way we got here. So, more rafting. So, what I'm thinking is we knock this over and then this over. Hold off on knocking that over, but keep it in the back of your minds. Let me reset just to see what the options are. I was thinking this would be wrong, but I realized that I can walk over here, so this is probably still fine. And I can do the T here. Oh, and I can knock this over. And I can set this up if I do wish. So honestly, this as a whole seems pretty solid with the raft here, and we'll see where this goes. Alright, another new area-ish. It is kind of weird to try to tell where I am. I mean, obviously, if the clouds are clearing, it's new, so I'm going to keep solving these. But I wouldn't be surprised if I eventually reach a dead end. Well, let's start by doing a simple journey to the right. Checking out the lasagna. The feral lasagna. This leftover slice of lasagna was abandoned in a workplace refrigerator when its owner decided to pop out for a lunch instead. Microbes on the forgotten lasagna eventually formed a colonial organism that stole a yogurt, smashed through a window, and menaced the postal worker. It was last seen scampering off into the wilds of Kettering. So, what I'm thinking is that, can I knock over 2 trees? Oh, well, what I can do then is actually do this, because I wanted to create a raft here, was the whole idea. And then I can use that to go up. So let's do that. Alright, moving on over here. Big trees. Seems like, again, we're making a raft. But where are we pushing off from? Maybe using the long log here? I'm not sure. I can push this over a little bit. That allows me to go here. However, I don't want to just push it in the water, and I don't want to push it in the water this way either. Don't want to push it that way, that's for sure. So I wonder if I want to use the other tree. I'm going to reset, just kind of think of some stuff. Because what I would like to do is this, and then that. And then do what I was doing before. Now, Okay, those do kind of lock in and actually lock me out. I definitely should have done this step first where I actually push into the water. Little bit of an order error. Nothing to fret about, though. And we create yet another raft. It looks like it's just going to take me, though, to places where I've been before. Like here. Or here. Oh, wait, no, this is new. Never mind. Another fast travel. Almost kind of getting this area. It seems like stuff is connecting once again. We're coming back to the rock climbing wall and maybe trying to clear up some of the clouds in here. Seems nice. Anyways, let's move up. Umbrella. Humans like to use these temperamental devices to protect them from the rain in England land. Unfortunately, umbrellas are easily spooked by the wind. The users often found themselves soaked when errant gusts alarmed the contraption and caused it to curl up into a protective cone. I do hate when that happens. Getting Bloxor's vibes from this. Honestly, I kind of want to be playing Bloxor's sometime in the future. I think that could make for a pretty fun stream. Probably after this game, but that could be a fun little thing to do. Anyways, let's raft away. Feels like I've been here before. Oh, but not really. Okay, a little hidden island here. This looks familiar. So we came back to a spot, but now access an island we could not previously access. All right, lots of ways to go. Let's head right and access the, I don't know what this is. Leech-powered printer. Why is everything powered by leeches? What am I missing? The logical extension of the leech-powered pen was the leech-powered printer. Oh, it's ink. It's ink. Yeah, it all makes sense. We grind up those disgusting leeches and use them for calligraphy. Humans would load dye-fed leeches into the printer's ink chamber, then loudly and clearly describe the document to the leeches. The leeches would do their best to recreate the text or image. I think I can use that log as a bit of a boundary. I'm wondering if this actually helped me, like, at all. Yes, because it lets me do this. Alright, looks like we gotta use the too long tree to get on over. So it seems like we're gonna be using trees as blockades quite a bit. Because I guess I could do this and create that, but I have an idea. Actually, two ideas. This is the first one. Set that up here so I can push this in here, but I had another idea in dealing with that. Involved having the stump be like this and pushing the other log into here and just hoping it knocked it. Never mind. You know what? Pretend I didn't have another idea. I suddenly realized it was bad. Whatever, it's fine. Meteorological optimism. For sale, deck chair, never used. One of the saddest stories ever written. And a little fast travel point. All right, so we are going into uncharted territory.